easy, to the point where I actually got bored. And while I was playing with my friend, you know, I checked the discussion, like, is this game, like, are you supposed to play on a harder difficulty? Like, why is it so easy? And yeah, we realized that this build was actually just broken. And yeah, this is what I'm talking about. They're nerfing the tag switching in EU4, which is good. Tag switching in EU4 is a horrible exploit that allows you to get way too powerful. Thank you, Veradolp. The fact that you can do Ming Halls is absurd to me. Like, people don't realize just how much development you get from doing that. You start with, what, 1,100 from being Ming. Then you form Moog Halls, giving you permaclaims over India. That's basically giving you, just off core creation alone, from the permaclaims, I mean, that's giving you an additional, what? India's like 100 or 1,200 dev, so you're basically getting another 300 dev. Then you've got the Mughal ideas for 25 core creation. So, by doing Ming Halls, you basically start the game with the best ideas for world conquest and 1,400 dev. And people just, like, can't comprehend why Paradox would be like, yeah, that's actually just power creeping the game, that everyone does that. Or like when they nerfed the Ottomans, and everyone's like, why are you nerfing the Ottomans? It was like, because their ideas, like, they're supposed to have strong ideas, they're the Ottomans, but they were so much stronger than everyone that it became such a no-brainer for what was the strongest to do world conquest with. I haven't fought an actual HEIMER top in quite some time. I should have gone tenacity, I think. Yeah. Memluk ideas have just been power creeped into the dirt. 10 cav combat, 5 discipline. Is actually, when it was made, like 5 years ago, that was fine. 15 manpower recovery, 10 cav combat, 5 discipline. Great. Because no one else had ideas. It was like France. France has 20 morale, 5 discipline, 20 manpower. Great, that's top tier. By today's standards, by power creep standards, no, that's actually quite weak. That's annoying. I really do not like Heimerdinger. Fucking auto cancel. But what they should have done, honestly, what they should have done with the Middle Eastern expansion is actually gone back and looked at the ideas. The only ideas they actually buffed was Persia. And they didn't even buff them by enough, to be honest. Especially now with the power creep to India, Persia's just gonna be shit. Well, not shit, but... Can you imagine a world where HEIMER couldn't do this? Where, like, he actually had cooldowns and mana costs?
I won't submit to the mandates of Darius for the wolves. To save you. Gods now. These petty tyrants are weak. I am not.
First blood.
It's smaller than the diagram.
What I hunger for is war.
An ally has been slain.
This is like the #1 fucking thing I hate about HEIMER. You kill a turret, he puts down a turret. You kill a turret, you put down a turret. You kill a turret, you put turret. Kill it, turret, 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 turret. Like, turrets should cost, right now they cost 20 mana. They should honestly just nerf it to like 50 mana.
Ah, the sweet smell of science.
Like, make it so if he puts down shitty turrets that I just walk up and kill, make it so he actually gets fucking punished for it. He shouldn't be able to be like, oh, they're only 20 mana, I don't give a shit. Oh, they're only 20 mana, I don't give a shit. Oh, you killed my turret? Well, guess how much mana they are? 20 mana, I don't give a shit. Kill the turret? How much mana? 20 mana? Don't give a shit. He's actually, in my opinion, one of the most forgiving and easy lane bullies to play. Renekton can easily lose lane off being stupid. Aatrox can easily not, like, hit his abilities, especially with the, you know, 16-second cooldown on his Q, and let his opponents get level 6 without really doing anything. Heimerdinger? You literally just throw down turrets? Did you miss your grenade? Don't worry, it'll slow good enough that your turrets still shoot them. Did you miss 90% of your missiles? Oh, don't worry. Did I kill all your turrets? Oh, don't worry about it. Apparently, for some reason, you can just put them all down in one giant move. Literally sat down all 3 turrets next to me. Yeah. I mean, look at Olaf. If Olaf misses his axes, he's down 60 mana in axe.
The world will embrace chaos.
I mean, the fact that he sat down 3 turrets back there, I mean, look at the long-lasting consequences of that. Nothing! There's no long-lasting consequence.
It's smaller than the diagram.
Gods now.
Oh, that was dumb of me. Can you shoot him? Okay. You're dead, though.
An ally has been slain.
Nope, that was dumb.
Embrace the flames of war.
That's the problem with all these lane bullies that don't have any fucking consequences for being a lane bully.
I was born.
Does Jace miss his EQ? Oh, don't worry, he just fucking autos minions and gets his mana back. Does Jace screw up his combo? Impossible, he can't. He literally cannot screw up his combo. Does Jace let melee champions get on top of him? Oh, don't worry, he's got more health than them and also bonus armor in his melee form, so he'll actually just out-trade them in melee anyway.
I don't care.
Does
what they
Kennen
are.
run out of
We
mana?
end this
Literally
today.
impossible. If Kennen was pushed to 0 mana and missed every single ability non-stop, he would then press his ultimate and get all his energy back.
Rulers are complacent, soft, and the wolves are always hungry.
That's what annoys me. Like Riot always ensures that bruisers get fucked over for being played wrong, right? Do you use Darius' pull wrong? Then you just stand next to him and kill him. Does Jax use Counter-Strike wrong? Well, then you just ult him and kill him. Does Kennen miss every ability? Then he just Lightning Surges away. And also Lightning Surge gives him bonus armor and magic resist. And then also he's got 3 point-and-click abilities which he can use to stun you. Does Jace screw up and let you get in melee range? Oh, it doesn't matter. He's got more health, more armor. He just beats you anyway. Does HEIMER let me walk up and kill 3 turrets in a row? Doesn't matter. The second I touch him, he's just gonna plop down 2 turrets. Like, there's no counterplay. There's no downside to playing these stupid champions. It's why playing a bruiser just doesn't happen competitively in top lane. The only champion you can play is what, like, Camille top? Oh look, he sat down 2 turrets the second I walked up. Wow, who could have imagined that, Twitch chat? What a giant coinky dink.
Demacia is a disease. I am the cure. For the wolves.
Oh, look at that. He set down a 3rd turret under my turret.
We are all wolves.
Oh, look at that. There's a 4th turret. And he let both of them die to my turret. Any consequence for that? Any long-lasting negative? Nope. Not even a little.
Our enemies struggle so valiantly.
I miss my pull. I'm out of pull for 24 seconds. 24 seconds. That means an entire minion wave where I don't get to do anything.
An enemy has been slain.
If they won't give
Jax misses Counter-Strike, then 16 seconds where he can't do anything. Does Camille miss E? Well, now she's in a bad position, doesn't get her attack speed, doesn't get her damage, and is now very likely dead. Does HEIMER put down multiple turrets that just instantly die? Oh, it doesn't matter. There's so little mana, it doesn't matter. Literally just doesn't matter.
beautiful
Okay.
death to the king.
We put down a pink that had a 2nd pink that they would put down.
Gods now. What I think someone would see. Be free to fight. Be free to kill.
And this is when you notice mage itemization is better than all other forms of itemization. He gets infinite mana and ability power and cooldown reduction from one item.
Control.
Can I get that? Imagine if Sheen just read like, you gain, how much mana does this give you? You gain 300 mana, and each time you level up, you gain 30% of your mana. You'd be like, well, that seems overpowered.
We are all wolves.
Shut down. An ally has been slain.
That's exactly the problem that you're not noticing. Mage items aren't itemized for mana. They're itemized for literally everything. Sure doesn't feel like he itemized for mana. Feels more like he itemized to just murder me with damage and cooldown reduction. And also, he just happened to get more mana. How was that a free kill? He would have just put down his ult turret, grenaded me in melee range, and I'd be dead.
Of an empire. What I hunger for is war.
Has destroyed a turret.
Gods. Better still
Twitch would be the kind of moron to run in there, die, and then be like, oh, how did this happen? Oh. Oh. Here's what happened. I would have pulled him,
what you will.
gone back in for the 4th attack. He puts down his ultimate turret. He grenades me. He backs off. He missiles me. I'm dead. In fact, it would have likely not even needed the missile.
Slaughter
are we
the
lane
lions
swapping?
in
Okay.
their den.
So yeah, Andy has stopwatch. Jesus Christ, Twitch chat. They're just basically bitching at me because I didn't kill myself. That's basically what this comes down to.
My pack demands royal blood.
He doesn't even need the hourglass. You guys realize I never would have gotten to that fourth attack. He would have just used his grenade in melee range where it's unavoidable. I would have been stunned. After being stunned, there would have been nothing I could have done because I'm stunned. And then I die.
Killing spree. Shut down. An ally has been slain.
I won't submit to the mercies of tyrants.
An enemy has been slain.
They're just trying to backtrack now. Like, well, it was because of the hourglass. Yeah, that's why you could have done it. The hourglass. Yeah, we were right the whole time. Yep, that was it. The hourglass. No, it's because he was HEIMER. Okay. See, I thought with everyone fighting top lane that they'd have been top lane. Guess not. I guess they're going on the Hashinshin principle. Gank Hashinshin. Lysandra's stopwatch is broken. Oh, I could have killed her. Because Lysandra can't do anything to go invulnerable
This rebellion isn't over yet.
without stopwatch.
I'll purge the old order so it cannot stifle the crucible of violence.
Alright, you guys are gonna have to tell me the ganks after this game. I think it was 2 for Gragas, 1 for me.
This war is just beginning.
An enemy has been slain.
Where are your gods now? Someone will see.
An enemy has been slain.
Oh, yeah, you guys are right. I actually didn't get a gank from Nocturne. That was Quinn.
Or one dead god king.
Enemy rampage. An enemy has been slain. Shut down. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Twitch doesn't remember the ganks from Gragas because I didn't die to them, which apparently means they're not ganks or something. Gragas tried to gank me like 4 times. Half the time I just walked away from my turret.
An enemy is dominating.
The wolves are at your door.
Gragas ganked me, I pulled and backed away. He ganked me again, I Q healed, backed away. Then when I was under turret, Gragas was coming behind the turret and I backed away. But apparently it doesn't count because he didn't kill me?
An axe in it does.
Like he has to kill me for it to be an official Twitch chat approved gank.
Save the world from its weakness. Someone will see you. Where are your gods now? Lies for the wolves.
Your turret.
Well, HEIMER's not here, so if they... Okay, they're not pushing for it.
Has been destroyed.
Well, HEIMER's not here, so if they... Okay, they're not pushing for it. Well, HEIMER's not here, so if they... Okay, they're not pushing for it. Well, HEIMER's not here, so if they... Okay, they're not pushing for it.
May the strong devour the weak.
Team has destroyed a turret.
I mean, I held off HEIMER in lane. Set up Quinn getting multiple kills.
Heralds war and death.
Like, if they're gonna play HEIMER, I guess they just win, you know? There's no real, like, counter to HEIMER.
Chaos.
Other than die. Okay.
Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Not like I built magic resist or anything.
An enemy has been slain.
Is there a HEIMER nerf? I mean, now that he's fucking over bot lane, maybe? But if he fucks over top lane, no one gives a shit. You have to remember the principle. It's like the old song. If a champion abuses top lane, no one cares. If a champion abuses bot lane, suddenly we have to nerf them in like a month. Oh my god, this is the worst thing ever.
A wolf knows the scent of fear.
Seriously, HEIMER's been doing this exact shit to top lane since his rework. He does it to bot lane, and all of a sudden it's made the front page like 5 times. You're like, adapting and overcome. You have to play a tank. You need to shift with the meta and play. He's in my lane! Fuck! We need to change him right now!
These petty tyrants are weak. I am not. We must escape.
Do I think gold farming is a viable strategy? I don't see why not. Items compound with each other.
Gods now.
2 items is stronger than 1 item on 2 players.
Every king waits on some faster than others. Think someone would save you. True heroes feast upon the bones of kings.
Daily reminder that the Reddit is made up of about 40% AD carry players. Every poll has shown that the subreddit is made up of a disproportionate amount of AD carry players. Hence why AD carry issues disproportionately get to the front page, and whenever AD carries are bad, it's the front page is 100% AD carry players bitching. There's also a disproportionately low amount of top laners on the subreddit, hence why bruisers were bad for 3 fucking seasons before Riot started to even do anything.
The adversaries are the stones that sharpen our claws.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
I think HEIMER. I think he keeps running, and I can maybe. What the fuck? What? The entire point is to distract their team so they can't Baron.
have slain Dragon. Shut down. An enemy has been slain.
Oh, Twitch chat, if you want to be useful as a top laner against HEIMER, be my guest. Everyone else is gonna be a useless piece of shit that doesn't get to play the game. Didn't you win wall that? Do you know how to win wall that? Do you know how to win wall? Or you should have played that slower. That was way too much of a 50-50 for Baron, I think. I'm actually, if I did that again, I would suggest we didn't do that, actually.
In violence.
Exactly. I mean, that's exactly the problem. Because so few people play top, less changes happen for top. Because less changes happen for top, less people want to play top. Because less people play top, less changes happen for top. Because less change, and then it goes on like that. And after 5 seasons of Riot neglecting top lane, after 5 seasons of top lane never carrying the game and never being impactful, no one plays the lane anymore. And we all pretend that, oh, well, this one guy kind of got a high low in NA with top lane with this broken champion, so therefore the lane is useful forever. And then you go watch the LCK and LCS and you see nothing but unimpactful top laners playing tanks. I mean, it's easily observable when you look at streams. Look at any stream, and you'll notice that every single big stream is AD carry players. Because AD carry players are used to being the quarterbacks of League, the most impactful players, that they can't, like, AD carries are basically, I think this is useful. Their team is left in a catch-22. Either they go to Infernal, or they stop me. Okay, yeah, I'll take it. Really? Is it because of the personality? So the 3 biggest streamers are 3 AD carry mains, and you think it just happens of pure fucking magical coincidence, of a totally unexplainable event, that all the 3 biggest streamers are AD carry mains. Everyone with personality in your mind just happens to play an AD carry. Tyler 1, QD, and Sneaky.
To live or die. To rule.
I mean, think about it this way. The last time there was a superstar top laner was what? Season 3 McNoon? Or was it season 2? That was basically it, right? After that, it was Khan. Look what happened to Khan going into Worlds. Khan, play a tank. And he played a tank. And then that was it. He tried to play Alawi one time. No, actually 2 times. What happened? This opponent played Ornn. Ornn went down 100 CS, down 3 kills, down 3 turrets. But Ornn literally pressing R twice had more impact than Alawi's entire kit. Think about that for a second. All this dude needed to do was be Ornn, hold Illaoi in lane without dying too much. Not even like not dying, just all he had to do was not die too much. And then press R in team fights. I think I should have gone for the turret. Can you not? We're gonna die. I can feel it in my bones. Never mind. Apparently HEIMER put down turrets and Yasuo just went through it.
Change everything.
Okay, but here's my question, Blastoise. Here's my question. Do you not think that there is a, what do you call that? Is KB here? KB, are you here? What do you call it? A feedback loop. There we go. You don't think there's a feedback loop of top lane sucks, so less people play top? So top lane sucks harder, so less people play top? So etc, 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 etc. If you went back to Season 3, the strongest top laners in Season 3 would be about as strong as they are now. You can't say the same for any other lane. Season 3 Jax would be a top tier champion in the current meta. Season 3 Annie would not be a top tier champion in the current meta. I think I just go Spirit Visage. I think we do our best to pretend Twitch doesn't exist because he's been doing a pretty good job of that himself. And then we just stack magic resist.
A 1,000 more years of stagnation, or one dead god king.
Yeah, but my complaint, Blastoise, is the most popular roles used to be mid, top, and mid, top, 80 carry. Because those were the 3 carry roles. Then you guys let support, or sorry, then you guys let jungle carry. Then you guys let support carry. And those really didn't eat into mid and 80 carry's ability to carry because they got buffed and they got stronger. And top, though, didn't get stronger. Again, Season 3 Jax would be a top tier champion amongst the current top laners. Like, Season 3 Jace would be a top tier champion. I don't have flash. I don't have any movement at all. My entire role right now is to run at their team and just kind of be a giant roadblock. And I can't have Twitch shooting me. HEIMER, what are you doing? I lose my 5 bleed. Oh, we win anyway. Doesn't matter.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
These petty tyrants are weak.
I can tell you right now, I had this conversation with another writer. Tanks are so unpopular